Hello, hello. Welcome back at Vanilla Sky Tarot. I want to do a really funky read today, a little bit crazy, which I like, of course. This was also suggested for one of our kind commenters. Thank you for this. And the topic will be: who are you in your boss's opinion? Are you angel or devil? And if so, I have a look at cards to tell you why and what kind of scale of your devilishness or angelic traits do you have in your boss's opinion, of course. So basically, yeah, are you a goodie or a villain in your boss's eyes? So yeah, and I was thinking how to do this, how to determine are you angel or devil. So basically I decided to ask help for this very usual, but let's see this time. This is like a divination too. This AirPods, Beats AirPods, and they are quite the same. Only one of them is right, and other one is left. So let's see if I'm going to draw for you left one. I will say that you are a left path, left hand one. You are a little bit of devil, and if this be a right one, then you will be a righteous one, and a little bit of angel in your boss's eyes. So yeah, this is just a little bit of explanation how I thought we could determine that. And yeah, if this you would appear to be an angel, I will ask help to this very light-hearted, cute Wanderer tarot deck. And if you will be a devil, well, I have lots of dark decks. Zombies, monsters, vampires. We have endless choice for all the body ones. So yeah, let's have three piles: Buddha, Gita, and Moon. And let's go. Let's start with the Buddha one. And let's ask the AirPods, our AirPods, which for this reading will become a magical AirPods, and let's determine what are you in your boss eyes, angel or devil. Let's go. Let's see what it is. Left one. I'm pretty sure you can't tell because this is very subtle, but it says L. Left one. A demon. You are a demon in your boss's eyes. Quite cute, right? Quite cute. Of course, demons are always more entertaining to read, to be. That's why at the beginning, let's determine what kind of level of demonic or devilish creature are you. I'll ask this quite a neutral tarot deck. Let's see. What is your level of your diabolic traits in your boss's eyes, right? Are you an archdevil or just a little imp? Naughty one? Or the magician? Oh my god, yeah. You are quite high on your ranks in his eyes. I would say that he is really seeing you like a little bit of dark ruler. The one he better don't let go unattended. He feels that he has to be really watchful in your presence, and he better not turn their back to you because you're always up to no good. You are very dexterous devil. There's also a pentagram flying up in the air. So you're always up to no good, and you are very skillful. You know your shit. You are well planner, and he, your boss, they better watch out. So yeah, this is quite high level. So quite level creature, high level dark lord. So I would say, I would ask this zombie tarot, advanced devils, advanced dark power that you are in your workplace, at least in your boss's eyes. I would say that he respects you, not to go so far as to say that he even fears you. So let's ask, what happened there? Why is he seeing you like this? Oh my god, 9 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Seven of Cups. Well, basically, if you want, you can be quite a hard worker, but you'd certainly not no fool knowing that you are a little bit of a demon, right, in your workplace. Means you can carry quite a lot. Maybe you have some special powers. Maybe you are extremely resourceful, extremely efficient. I would say that you can do much more in a very short time, in a blink of an eye. You can do much more than a usual mortal, right? Maybe you are even overshining your boss. So yeah, you are quite resourceful, quite efficient demon, devil, and the boss respects you, and the boss is also a little bit afraid of you. Also, you see how proud this guy is. It's almost come to Jesus moment for him, for the devil who you are. I'd say, you know, of course you know, being a demon who you are, that this workplace, this office, this boss needs you a little bit more than you need them. And almost always you can find something a little bit better. You have lots of choice. I would say your boss thinks that you have a whole catalog of choice. Maybe your boss even thinks that some of you even don't need to work at all if you don't want to. You have some, I don't know, wealthy spouse, wealthy family, passive income, that you, if you are really pushed too far, you can resign, right, one day and just be quite comfortable without coming to work at all. So yeah, your boss feels that there is not really much he can do to force you to work harder, to give more. No. He feels that there's a certain line. You require certain type of respect, certain type of attitude, and if you are not getting this, one day you might not come back, And all this boss, I feel that this boss thinks that if you really decide to leave one day, all his structure on the office, all his little order will really crash down like a little house of cards. Without you, without this dark ruler in this workplace that you happen to be. With 9 of Cups, you see how this devilish lady is really pleased with herself. Like after a good, delicious, bloody meal. So she really thinks that you are so very pleased with yourself. You are so comfortable. And you are good. You are good even without them, right? Also, yeah, he thinks that there is many circumstances around you, many things he has no clue about regarding your life. Maybe you are one of those mysterious ones who is not really openly telling too much. But maybe he sees signs, right? Maybe he sees how smart, polished you are. Maybe you have posh accent. I don't even know why I said this, but it just popped in my mind. So I assume this has a message, right, also for you. So your appearance, the way you talk, the way you walk, I would say, this all is quite intimidating to your boss. And they are like, I better be careful with this person. Also, yeah. What else? What else? At the moment he thinks, I better behave, because this person definitely, they are good without me and this company. And with the magician can do, they can do a lot. They can do a lot, and also, even more important, he can do nothing, right? He can just leave. And I'm sensing that if you just leave, if you withdraw yourself, if you say them adios, I would say that they will find themselves in a quite dark and chaotic place without you. Fool. 7 of Wands. And Knight of Pentacles. Why is your boss worried? Because he feels that he really has to be on his tipsy toes, that he almost always has to really be composed when talking with you, and he has to be a little bit even defensive when talking with you, that he never knows exactly how you will challenge them, what are you capable of saying, what kind of uncomfortable questions can you ask. So he is really almost always, he has always prepared some phrases he can pop back at you, so at least to guard themselves, that they are not really looking like a complete fool in the eyes of others. Sometimes the boss is trying to be light-hearted with you, crack some jokes now and then, but mostly those jokes are just, just to keep good atmosphere or to show a little bit of sarcasm now and then. And he's doing as much as he can to keep situation stable with you, so you are not too tempted to depart, to look for something else. I'm sensing that your boss has really established a little bit of system, a little bit of structure in your workplace, and you are fitting in this structure quite perfectly. So he is almost always worried. If one element goes loose in this structure, if you, I don't know, if you resign or if you try to even demand too much, he would find himself in quite uncomfortable place. He wouldn't know what to do with themselves, your boss. So that's exactly why they see you like a devil. That you can disrupt maybe even atmosphere in the office. To disrupt, you can disrupt maybe all the structure he really bought around themselves in this workplace. What else is there? Why else he sees you like a devil? 9 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm sensing that he just see you, that you are so stable in your personal life, Or maybe you made some very manipulative trick and you let them to think so, even if it's not true. But we are looking at how your boss is perceiving you. For some of you, he's really sure that you don't need this workplace and this salary so much. You are not really a perfect slave for the wage. That you are not desperate. You know, the boss doesn't like when the employee is not desperate. Because that means that, well, they can't be so well controlled. They can leave one day with a short notice, right? When they least expect it. And why they think so? They really think so that some of you has really this very settled, amazing situation at home, that you have quite a wealthy spouse. That's why the boss thinks that for some of you, your spouse would be more than happy to see you maybe resign so that you can stay at home, chill out and create atmosphere and ambient at home. That's why your boss is a bit worried. Maybe some of you has been talking about giving out hints about getting married, and your boss is under impression that you are going to be married to somebody financially quite stable, and this is giving your boss quite of a headache, cause then he doesn't know what to expect from you no more. Maybe you will leave, maybe you will grow too confident and arrogant and too hard to control. If this is not the case, and there is no reason your boss would think something like this, and your boss just, you're giving your boss a headache with how sure of yourself you are, how accomplished you are, how comfortable you are in your own shoes. Yeah. You are overconfident for them, and they think, oh damn, this person, what can I really offer them? What can I really say them so they respect me a little bit more? Probably nothing. So yeah, they are worried and you are making them unsecure. What else? Let's ask this dark oracle. What else? What else is your boss hiding from you? Maybe there is something? Maybe there is something he really would hate you to know. Secret. A butterfly. Oh. And the wheel. Yeah, also this light-hearted energy, this wheel is like a wheel of fortune, a little bit, wheel of fate. Cycles, but mostly cycles which are moving forward, bringing you accomplishments, bringing you good success, advancing your career. It gives you a little bit of tarot card chariot energy, you know, spinning the wheel. This wheel is spinning and bringing you whatever fuck you need, right? For this devil, for the devil what you are. Also is the butterfly card. Light-hearted energy, quick mind, quick to say something smart, not really giving a full shit, you know. One day you are here, another day you might be gone, right? The boss sees that you are taking things lightly, you are not taking them too seriously, and you are advancing your life, your career, and you are advancing fast in your desired direction. This is why your boss really thinks that you are such a quite scary devil in the workplace. And yeah, he has no choice, they have no choice but to be a little bit intimidated from you. Yeah, so, dear devil, what can I say? I would be afraid of you too if I would be your boss. Thank you for watching, pile 1. And hello, pile 2. Let's ask as I said, I'm using those headphones, a little bit of headphones. Those headphones will be quite magical today, and it will determine you are, if I drawing the left headphone, you will be the left hand path, a little bit of a demon, devil. And if I will end up drawing the right, you would be the angelic one, the goody one. Let's see who you are in your boss's eyes. Oh my god, we see L again. This is really quite a gathering of demons today. And I'll ask this neutral oracle. What is your scale, the rank of the devil? Are you naughty imp, naughty cheeky little devil, or some archdemon? Oh. 4 of Wands are hanging out. Quite stable one. Quite stable one. What else? One more card. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Quite stable one. You are a bit on the powerful side. Really, they are not comfortable with how authoritarian you are, how little you need them. Maybe you are quite dexterous, quite stable. You take quite stable position in your own life. You can't be shaken. When you speak slow, you speak little, but other ones are listening to you. You know how to create atmosphere around you. This atmosphere is very steady, very efficient. You know what you are doing, and you can't be shaken so well. I would say that you are a devil which is a little bit on an expert level, a very independent expert, independent consultant type of a devil. The devil who is so comfortable in their own life. The devil who can't be taken for a fool. The financially comfortable devil. Let's ask this devilish oracle. What happened? Why exactly your boss sees you like this devil in the office? 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Well, I would say that mostly it's your openness to new opportunities, your networking ability. It seems that you are not only stable, dexterous, expert level devil, also you are very opportunistic. You are an amazing networker. I think your boss is sensing that no matter how steady and comfortable you are in one workplace, you are always going to keep your eye open. You are going to be talking with people, gathering information, making new connections, and always looking for something else. You are not settled at all. You have wandering eye regarding new jobs, new opportunities. Maybe he even thinks that you are going to work interviews. You know how to present yourself and how to sell yourself. And you don't want to limit yourself. You don't want to tie yourself up to one set of circumstances, to even one salary. And maybe for some of you, let's ask, is this the case? One more card. 4 of Swords. Maybe they are feeling that for some of you, you've been taken something like a little bit of the break. When you say that you have a rest day or rest week or maybe a small vacation, but this is a cheeky trick that you are not resting in a beach. You are not even sick, even if you say that you're not feeling well. Then in actuality, you are networking, you are making contacts, maybe going to interviews, and you are really planning something. This is why you are such a devil. You can't be trusted. In the sense that you are your own best friend, you are always protecting mostly your own interests, and your boss is not the god for you. The boss doesn't quite appreciate. That's why they think that you are such a devil. What else? What else is there? Oh, the best. 10 of Cups. Again, we have Four of Wands. Settlement. A comfortable place. The wish come true. Also, 10 of Cups. I think it could be also seen like a professional family, like a bigger gathering, bigger corporation. I think that your boss is a little bit of worried that at the moment you are going through some professional and personal transformation with the Death, that you are going to put a Death card soon on the existing workplace. And that you are going to show them and the boss middle finger salute very soon, and that you are eyeing some bigger company with much better setup, much nicer settlement, maybe even nicer corner office, I don't know, maybe even an extra smoothie for your lunch, nicer salary, sexier salary, and you will find yourself in much better surroundings. Maybe for some of you, he is afraid that some of you are going to be invited to be something like in a charge, in a boss level, in management level, in some much bigger company, regional company. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about some regional management in another company, larger company, when you will be in charge for more resources, maybe bigger territories, more people, and all those people will be looking at you with starry eyes. Something like this. Your boss feels that you might be slipping out of their control. Let's see what else. Why are they thinking that you are such devil? The Star. Oh, 6 of Coins. The Strength. The Star. Well, your boss is realizing that your ambitions are quite far-fetched. You are planning big. You want to reach for the fucking stars. And this star is always somewhere else. It's not in this office. It's maybe not the promotion your boss has been talking with you. Or you see through their bullshit. You are not going to accept a small pay increase. You are not going to play those games. You know, next year maybe we could do this amazing thing with you. No. You are going to promote yourself. You are going to advance your own career easily somewhere else. And your boss really feels that there is no really, he doesn't have any cards to really keep you interested in this position when you are now. And he feels a little bit sad about this, yeah. He feels that he really can tell you nothing for the devil that you are. Let's ask this dark oracle, what else the boss is hiding from you. Maybe a little bit of secret how they see you. House, also house and unicorn. With the house, I see house like a bigger organization, see, like a fucking castle, right? A big corporation. Maybe the castle needs a new fucking king. So I think that this boss seriously thinks that something much bigger organization, bigger settlement, bigger company is waiting for you, will be inviting you, and this will be such an amazing unicorn opportunity for you. This will give you everything you deserve, everything you want, everything you can wish for, right? A new car, an amazing salary, amazing corner office. So yeah, so you will be going away in a sunset, right? Without them. I would say that your boss is even a little bit of jealous, because he knows that you maybe have more opportunities than them. So in sense that there is like a little bit of this personal bitterness and sadness towards this. And yeah, and this feeling is something even a little bit melancholic, personal, and it's not only professional, right? Sadly, yeah. Like a little bit sad of this boss, right? So this is what I have for pile 2. Thank you for watching. And hello, pile 3. As I said, let's have a little bit of a weird divination thing. I have 2 air pots. One is left and one is right. And let's take them as a divination tool. If I will take a left one, you will be a devil. If I will draw the right one, you will be the angelic one in your boss's eyes. So let's see, what will it be? What's up, guys? No. Why is it it's left again? And unfortunately, I'm so sorry, but this is devil again. What can I do? All the ones are such a badass today. Badass ones, villains. Let's ask the cards. What type of devilish creature are you? What is your rank? Are you a little cheeky devil, or I don't know? Oh my god, the death is falling out. Okay, death. And then I want to take out something else. Because, yeah, you can't really unsee the death, right? It's not even the devil, it's something worse. It's the Grim Reaper himself. Oh, your boss is really intimidated. Injustice. Oh my god, no, I can't make this up. I would really say so. It's not really that you are a devil, right? You are something much more powerful. You're a fucking death itself. You're a justice itself. Straightforward. He is kind of afraid of you. He knows that you being there, it can bring something to the end. I don't know. Maybe there is some circumstances that the boss feels that you can really sue their ass off. You can take them to fucking court, right? You can take the company to the cemetery. Just kidding. Maybe the boss is afraid of their own skin. Maybe they think that you are gathering some information, something they've been doing out of the lines of the playbook, right? They've been maybe coloring outside the lines. They've been a bit bold. Maybe they know it, and that's why they're afraid, right? The guilty ones are afraid, as we say. So he thinks that maybe you are just finishing to gather this information against them, and when you are leaving, you are going to sue them. You are going to file some claim against the company or against the boss, because the death is the ending, right? The terrible ending, the unpleasant ending, the inevitable ending, and the justice, the lady justice, right? The court case, the judgment. He's afraid of this. Your boss is afraid of this, that you can bring them to death, to the legal death. There can be circumstances, there can be consequences to the things they have been doing, whether the company itself or whether the boss personally, or maybe not only this, but they could be maybe afraid that you can ask for some legal settlement, maybe for some hefty payout, right? He sees that coming. Let's ask this badass zombie oracle. Oh my god. So yeah, to answer your question about the devil, you're not really a devil, you're the Grim Reaper himself in your boss's eyes. And they are worried, and so they should be. Let's ask what happened? Why they see you like this? Oh my god, 2 of hazards. 6 of hazards. You see, and 9 of hazards. You see, the boss is keeping poor the zombie on the leash. Also, there is the leash. It's almost like it's like a donkey with the carrot, right? This kind of a donkey and carrot situation. They are tempting. They're messing with the poor zombie. So I'd say that the boss they know what they've done. They've been keeping you on a short leash in a way. They've been maybe promising you something they can't really do. They've been over promising, or they've been somehow messing with your rights. And they know this. And now they feel with this 9 of Pentacles, right? Where's the supermarket? They almost now regret it because they understand, because with their cheeky deeds, they almost took you to the supermarket, right? When you can really cash in, you can really almost like a supermarket. Now you can pick, oh, I want this from them, I want this from them, and wrap me 2 of them also. They feel that you can just make a claim, visit a lawyer, and sue their ass off. They're really afraid. They see that they've been messing with you. Maybe there was even a very simple situation that you didn't receive a fair payment. Maybe they've been messing with your salary. That you had to always wait for something that never arrived. That there hasn't been fair reward regarding your contract, for example. Maybe they even froze some of the payments. And now you are, I had enough, I'm done. And I'm going to look for professional help in the legal office, and it won't be pretty. And this is how your boss sees you. And they're worried. So they should be. What else? Knight of Wands. 6 of Cups. Nostalgia card of the past. Page of Wands. I would would say this Six of Cups, this sweet, cute nostalgia card, in this type of layout, is telling us, is asking us to look at the past, and that your boss understands that if you really look for professional help, if you visit lawyers, if you want to make a nice bundle for the court case, nice claim, that you are not going to limit yourself to with the facts that's been happening just now recently, that you together with the lawyer, you are going to look into the past a few years back. There will be many things you can really find being not quite right regarding your boss. They're thinking that you can dig out many nice things for yourself from their past actions, and now they're worried. And with the Knight of Wands, I think that once you will start doing this, you will be really like on your horse, right? You will be charging forward, digging out more and more claims, digging out more and more things you can really ask for your fair reward. What else? What else is there? How does he see you, your boss? High Priestess. The silent one. The mysterious one. King of Swords. He sees you that you're almost like a cat who likes to move efficient. You are moving in efficient manner. You know how to get where you want to be, but also you are moving extremely silent. You are not bubbling around what you are going to do. You are not threatening. You are not giving out unnecessary information about you. You just do your thing in silence, and probably now your boss starts to suspect that you've been doing this for quite a while without him even suspecting. You've been just gathering materials, keeping the receipts, just kidding, right? Maybe even keeping the emails and shit like this. And that you are very calculated. You are not going to do anything which is against your interests. You are cold, calculated, rational, and some of you, what your boss thinks, that some of you has already been speaking with your lawyer, and your lawyer was quite happy to talk with you about this company, about maybe this boss. They've been like, oh, just present it all to me. You presented like to this lawyer information about this company, like your boss's head almost on the palm, right? Here you go. This is all the wrongdoings. This is all the proof. What can we do with this? And your lawyer was, oh, I love to see it, baby. Bring it on. Bird, baby, bird. Your boss was delighted, your lawyer was delighted to see and learn about your boss or your company's wrongdoings. Yeah, at least this is what your boss suspects what is happening, and he is very afraid. I don't know, guys. This is quite specific message. I don't know who I'm really giving this message for, because it's specific as hell. Yeah, let's ask cards, this Dark Oracle. Is there any secrets your boss is holding from you in this quite of a hardcore situation from this devil out the boomerang? Also, it has to do something from the past. Blast from the past. And the stork. The stork is sitting in his nest. I would say that stork sitting in his nest could be the metaphor for the company you're working. Stork could be something like a boss sitting in his office, sitting in your workplace. And with the boomerang, I'm also thinking that he thinks that there will be something like a blast from the past situation. The things the boss probably already forgot. You didn't forget. You made notes of everything. You gathered documents. You gathered proof, and now all the wrongdoings are going to bite your boss in the butt. With the help of a lawyer, of course, and now he is worried. Another specific message, the stork in Russian, sorry guys, stork. Stork symbolize home life, family, maybe new babies, stork babies or human babies. So for some of you, very specific situation, it could be that there was something occurred with your life and work and family balance. I don't know, you were on the maternity leave or maternity leave, or how this even a guy can go in a parent's leave when the baby is born, or something like this. There was this kind of family related leave or benefit situation, and the boss did something wrong regarding this. Maybe didn't let you come back in the manner which is really required by your contract, or didn't pay you something fully, and you really took a note on this, and now you are going to really sue the fuck out of them. And this happened in the past, so the boomerang is going to chase the boss, or at least this is what the boss is afraid from, and that's why they think that you are such a grim reaper. That, as you remember, you are not only a devil, you are something much worse than a devil. You are a grim reaper, which can really put an end to something. Probably in some cases the boss is really worrying that this situation can be a career ending for him. The bigger boss can fire their ass for their negligence or wrongdoings. Oh my god. Sorry guys if this was too specific, but it is what it is. Hopefully somebody could relate to all this hot mess. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.